Alright guys, what's going on? I'm going to make a slime tutorial thing, a slime spawn pad tutorial. I don't know how to really explain it. The fog setting is on, by the way, so you'll find out in a second. Here, if I don't have the fog on, this graph shows your CPU performance, I'm pretty sure. And if that's, like, it just goes all the way up there, which is ridiculous. I'm trying to get it off so I can read the X and Z coordinates, but oh my god, whatever. So pick your block which you're going to be digging down from, and read the X and Z coordinate. So I think that's 79 and 374. So write that down. You're going to need to remember it, and we're going to go onto a little web application which will be in the description. So we'll see you then. What's going on, guys? I've tried to record it 3 times and I've failed with my mic every time. So yeah, so you want to choose your level.dat file, which is in your appdata Roman. It's quite hard to find. I'll put a little tutorial thing in the description of how to do that, or you can just type in the seed as well if you know it, which is mine was that. And type in the X and Z coordinates which you wrote down. 79 and minus 374 for me. Be different for you, of course. And this distance here is just how many blocks you want to the left, to the right, up and down from your middle block. Or if you put 64, that'll mean 4 chunks either side, which is good enough. And there we are. Our chunk, our block that we're made note of is in the middle chunk here. So he has the 4 chunks either side, like I said, and these green chunks are ones which slime can spawn in, of course. So, you know, make a note down of where the slimes will spawn, or pick an area, pick a boundary. I'm going to pick 16 to 96 on the X, and I'm going to pick minus 400 to minus 304 on the Y, on the Z, sorry, not on the Y, on the Z. So then I'll have 4 chunks there, which is good enough. So, you know, I'll tell you what to do with those numbers in game. See you in a bit. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start making the trap. So you want to dig down on the block that you had, or dig down on one of the blocks within the parameters of what you've just written down. The limits is what I'm going to call them. Now I dug down on this block here, and obviously you're not going to be in creative mode, are you? Because you can just spawn them in, but you want to dig down to the bottom block Y equals 13, because slimes can only spawn under 16 blocks in 1.8. In 1.9 produce 5 they could spawn up to 40 blocks on the Y, but it's still under 16 now, so just to be careful, it's under 16. And that brings up the disgusting new thing to do with what's it called, bedrock. It's got a new little particle effect. It's awful, I hate, but yeah, it's not on this level, but the further you go down, you definitely see the particle effect, and it's awful. So yeah, what you want to do here is you want to just dig to the limits, basically. So, you know, you dig to your limits. Mine are X is 16, X is 96, what was it, minus 400 to minus 304, and the Z. So I think this is X is 16, X is 96 over there. And then what you're going to want to do is dig out all of these blocks here. So dig out, so it's going to be a full rectangle or even a square. It might be a rectangle or it might be a square, it just all depends. I think I dug it over here somewhere. I'm completely lost here, by the way, guys, I'm not going to lie. Give us a second. Give me where the fuck am I? I think I found it. Well, I know where I was. Let us sprint. Why is it not letting us sprint for? So yeah, just basically dig it out 3 high, and I'll show you what it should look like, which will be on my Let's Play world. So yeah, so this is the Z coordinates, the top to bottom. X coordinates top to bottom. Dig out the middle blocks in between, so you should have something that looks like the square. I think it's all pretty simple. You should be able to understand it, to be honest, unless you're an absolute idiot. And I'm sorry I couldn't explain it. I'm not a teacher. But yeah, I'll show you what it should look like in a second. Alright guys, so here's my mob trap on my main world. It's going to look exactly the same as yours, to be honest with you. 3 high. Light it up like this so no hostile mobs spawn. I don't know whether these take up spawning blocks or not. I don't think it matters, because look, it's got a massive slime spawned there. So to kill these, you're going to want to hit them just with your fists. That's the way you get the drops. These big ones can damage you, I think, but the littler ones can't. Is he ever going to die? Yeah, there we go. These ones can't damage you. So yeah, this is what it should look like. Yours might be bigger, yours might be a little bit smaller, but this one does seem to work. You don't actually need that much slime, to be honest. But I think it's fun to make one, and maybe slime will have a use in the future, a proper use, instead of just pistons. Look, these will really push you around. It's fun, but they're a good source of XP as well. They are a very, very good source of XP, actually. I didn't actually know that. But yeah, so that's about it. Should look like this. I think they'll spawn on cobble. I'm honestly not actually sure. If you wanted to really be careful, you could just put just all natural blocks or smooth stone. I think cobble will work, to be honest. Maybe even dirt. But if you want to be extra careful, put down the smooth stone just in case. I didn't, and mine still works. So yeah, you should have something look like this. If you need any tips or help, you know, if I didn't explain it correctly enough, then you know, don't hesitate to ask. And this is that portal effect. It's awful, isn't it? I hate it. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you found it useful, and I hope it works for you. I'll see you later.